I drove through empty streets at 2 a.m. Hands shaking on the wheel again. The city lights look cold as stone, and I swore I'd never feel like home. I had prayers I never dared to speak, pain buried somewhere deep beneath. But in the silence of that night, I felt mercy breathe alive. Not with thunder, not with flame, but like a father softly calling my name. When heaven sat beside me, I finally broke apart. Every wound I tried hiding was already known by your heart. And I cried like the rain on the dashboard glass while grace held on to me. I was lost for so long, till heaven sat beside me. There's a photograph inside my room, who I was before the ruin. Back when faith was young and wild, before this world made me tired. Still somehow you never walked away, even when I cursed your name. You stood outside my shut-in doors, waiting like the ocean waits for shore. If anybody hears this song tonight and thinks they're too far gone to find the light, I was the prodigal with dirty hands, still somehow held inside your plans. When heaven sat beside me, the darkness lost its voice. I learned surrender isn't weakness, it's finally making peace with choice. Now every scar becomes a memory of the night you rescued me. I was dying inside, till heaven sat beside me. I used to kneel beside my bed with fearless faith inside my chest. But years can turn a fire to smoke and leave believers feeling broke. Now there's dust between my prayers, long nights and unanswered air. Still somewhere underneath the ache, your love remains. So meet me in the ruins, meet me where I fell, in the tired hallelujah, and the stories I won't tell. If your mercy still remembers every shattered piece of me, then breathe life into the dust between my prayers.
I watched my mother cry alone while sickness filled our little home. And I asked you where you were inside the silence and the hurt. But maybe faith was never meant to only live where heaven makes sense. Maybe hope is learning how to sing while not breaking down.
So meet me in the ruins, meet me where I stand, with these trembling conversations and blood still on my hand.
If your grace still reaches sinners lost somewhere beyond repair, then breathe life into the dust between my prayers. I don't need a perfect answer, I just need your presence here. Even broken worship rises when your spirit draws near.
Now you meet me in the ruins and sit beside my pain, turning all my hidden sorrow into something not in vain.
And every tear becomes a river, running back into your peace. You brought life into the dust between my prayers.
There's a porch light glowing in my mind, from a house I haven't seen in years. Back when my mother sang old hymns to drown the sound of all our fears. The walls were thin, the money low, winter came through every crack. But somehow in that little home, love always brought us back. And now I'm older, still trying to understand how peace could survive inside such trembling hands. Maybe God was in the garden after midnight, walking through the quiet while we cried. Maybe heaven sounded like my mother praying softly in the other room at night. And maybe all the miracles we ask for don't arrive like thunder in the sky. Sometimes they bloom like flowers in the dark, when God walks through the garden after midnight. I spent years chasing louder things, neon lights and crowded rooms, trying to silence the emptiness that followed me like smoke and fumes. But every road that led me far still carried echoes of those songs, and every broken piece of me was searching where it belonged. So if you're barely holding on tonight, if your faith feels tired and worn, the smallest prayer can still become a place where hope is born. Now I feel God in the silence after midnight, breathing through the spaces in my soul. And all the years I thought were wasted were the roads that finally brought me home. Now mercy grows like flowers through the ruins of my life, and heaven still walks gently through the dark after midnight. There's an old man on the corner street, holding cardboard in the summer heat. Most people pass without a glance, like sorrow's just another accident. I gave him coffee one cold dawn, and sat beside him on the lawn. He smiled and said, "Son, life gets hard, but grace still reaches where we are." For the barefoot saints and broken people, the ones the world forgets to see, heaven bends a little lower to the souls down on their knees. And every scar becomes a story, every lost heart finds release. There's a table set for all of us, barefoot saints and broken people. I used to think that holy meant perfect words and confidence, but now I know real faith is found where tears and mercy both abound. In hospital rooms and backseat prayers, in worn out lives and tired despair, in every soul that still believes love can grow through suffering. So if you're carrying shame tonight like chains beneath your skin, the God who made the galaxy still wants to pull you in. For the barefoot saints and broken people, there's no fear too deep to heal. Even bruised and trembling hearts still matter more than they can feel. And one day all our wandering will finally find its peace at the feet of love itself. Barefoot saints and broken people. I watch the winter fill our home, bills on the table, hearts turn cold. Try to be stronger than the fear, but silence only grew in here.
I heard you crying in your sleep, holding storms you couldn't speak. So I prayed softly in the dark for heaven to reach your tired heart.
And somewhere between the breaking, grace was quietly awakening. When we couldn't carry the light alone, love came like a river through our souls, not with answers but peace enough to keep us close. And every wound became a window where mercy finally shone. When we couldn't carry the light alone. There were nights I almost left, thinking failure was all I had left. But your trembling hand in mine pulled me back toward life.
Now every scar across these years feels less like shame and more sincere,
because broken hearts can still become a place where healing comes. If you're exhausted
from pretending, if your hope feels paper thin,
you don't have to stand unshaken
to let heaven enter in.
When we couldn't carry the light alone, God sat beside us in the cold, turning ashes into gardens, turning strangers into home. And now our voices rise together like weary souls reborn. We were never meant to
carry the light alone.
The city felt unbearably loud, like everyone was slowly drowning out. The quiet voice inside their soul that still believed in something whole.
I carried anger like a chain, hidden underneath my faith, trying to outrun all the hurt that only followed me through the world.
But grace has a way of meeting hearts too tired to run away. And the moonlight found us praying with trembling hands and honest tears, not pretending we were fearless, just tired of hiding all these years. And heaven felt so close beside us in the stillness of that night, like love was softly rebuilding every broken part inside.
Now I see beauty differently in all the wooden pews and tired streets, and strangers learning how to heal and finally choosing what is real.
Maybe faith is less about never falling into doubt, and more about returning home even after being gone. So if your soul feels warm tonight and your prayers barely survive, the smallest whisper still can rise into the heart of God. And the moonlight found us praying, not polished, strong, or free from pain, but held inside a love much bigger than every fear we silence of the night, while mercy keeps rebuilding every shattered part inside. There's an old wooden chair back home, still swaying when the wind moves slow, like my grandfather just stepped inside after praying through another night.
He used to say the human heart breaks the moment it forgets it's loved. And I didn't understand back then what those quiet words were made of.
Now life has left its marks on me, like rain carving rivers through the street. I've carried fear I could not name, and smiled while hiding all the pain. Somewhere in the wreckage still, a softer voice keeps calling me, not demanding I be perfect, just asking me to finally breathe. Maybe heaven feels closer in the places we stop pretending. If grace had a front porch, I think we'd sit there for hours, watching all our shame dissolve, like rainwater falling from flowers. And every tired soul could finally rest beneath the evening sky, held by a love that never needed a reason why. I've seen strangers become family over coffee and shared greed. Sometimes healing starts so small, you almost miss it when it begins.
And maybe faith was never meant to make us fearless in the end. Maybe it simply teaches hearts how to be held again.
So if your spirit feels exhausted and your prayers barely survive, there's still a seat beside the mercy, waiting in the light. If grace had a front porch, we leave the door open wide for every lost and weary person trying to make it through the night. And all the broken hallelujahs would rise like fireflies, because love was always waiting in there the whole time. used to wake before the sunrise, with panic underneath my skin. Every mirror felt like judgment, every memory a prison.
Then one night beside the freeway, with rain pouring through the dark, I heard a whisper cut the silence like fire inside my heart.
Not condemnation, not shame calling my name, but a love that saw the ruins and still asked me to stay. And suddenly the fear lost all its power. The chains began to break. The devil trembled at the sound of mercy, when broken people learned to sing again, when grace rose up inside the wounded like a wildfire moving through the wind. And every lost soul found a reason to believe they still were worthy. Oh, the darkness started shaking at the sound of mercy.
Now I see heaven in strange places, truck stop, diners, city rain, and addicts learning how to breathe again, and mothers praying through the pain.
Maybe holy isn't spotless, maybe faith still bleeds and bends, maybe God walks with the weary until they can stand again. So stomp your feet if you survived it, raise your voice if grace pulled you through. This song belongs to every soul who thought their life was through. The devil trembled at the sound of mercy, like thunder rolling through the night, and every chain around the hopeless started falling in the light. Now the wounded sing like choirs, with redemption burning fiercely, and hell itself keeps shaking at the sound of mercy.
There's a coffee stain on this old Bible, and tear marks on a few pages too. Not because my faith was perfect, but because life broke straight through.
I used to think that holy people never question, never end, but now I know the strongest worship can come from trembling hands. I've prayed inside parked cars at midnight, too exhausted to stand tall, asking heaven for a reason not to disappear at all. And somehow in those fragile moments, when I thought nobody knew, love arrived without condition and quietly pulled me through.
Maybe mercy enters softly through the cracks we try to hide,
In the places we let God, and the darkness starts to lose its hold, through unfinished prayers and tired hearts and stories nobody told. And every wound becomes a doorway where the light can finally live. Healing always seems to find us in the places we let God in.
redemption differently, in old songs and shaking voices, in fathers learning how to stay, and lonely people making choices.
Maybe heaven isn't distant, maybe it's here beneath our skin, moving gently through the sorrow till hope can breathe again. So if you're barely holding on tonight and peace feels hard to find, you don't have to clean your scars before bringing them into the light. In the places we let God in, fear slowly fades away, and mercy turns our deepest ache into something that can stay. Now even all our broken pieces feel less heavy than they did, because love keeps meeting us in the pieces we let God